The opposition NDC has sued Ghana's Electoral Commission at an Accra High Court to stop the planned registration of voters in senior high schools. The party contends it is illegal and wrongful for registration to take place at any place that was not contained in a gazette and notification in accordance with CI 91. They want the court to rule that any such registration is null and void and of no legal effect. The NDC wants Number one, a declaration that it is illegal and wrongful for the defendant to conduct registration at any place, including campuses of a senior high school, which was not contained in the Gazette and notification in accordance with CI 91. Number two, a declaration that any such registration of voters, including students, that take place at any ungazetted and unpublished registration center, including senior high school campuses, is null and void and of no legal effect. Number three, an order excluding names of persons registered at those illegal centers from the register of voters. And number four, an order for perpetual injunction restraining the defendant, whether by itself, officers, agents or any other functionary personnel from carrying out registration of voters in any senior high school or place not duly gazetted or published in accordance with CI 91 as amended. Let's delve deeper into the issue because Peter Otokuno, Deputy General Secretary of the NDC, joins me via Zoom for more. Good to have you, Ms. Otokuno. The registration in senior high schools ends tomorrow. Why is the NDC fighting it?
Thanks for having me, Aisha. I hope you can hear me now.
Clearly.
Good. The point is not about the exercise starting today and ending tomorrow. And as you rightly read from the reliefs that we sought from the High Court, we are demanding a number of reliefs which we seek to indicate and declare that the exercise is illegal. In actual fact, yesterday at the IPAC meeting, we raised the issue about the illegality of this exercise. And the Electoral Commission is very much aware that it is very, very illegal because when you read the Section 2, it tells you clearly that they have the powers to designate any registration center. But they must gazette those centers and offer it to the political parties 21 days before the exercise starts. So there is no two ways about it. This is an illegal exercise, and it must not be condoned. We have been prime advocates of, getting everybody who qualifies under the 1992 Constitution to register and vote, to get their name on the voter roll. And you have seen how we are feverishly preparing and campaigning across the country so that we'll get people who qualify, who are 18 years and above, to register. So it would be in our interest and would be very, very happy to get all secondary school students registered. But we will not get it the illegal way. It will not be right. In fact, our conscience will not serve us right. And it will not even, be logical and acceptable for us to support any exercise that is in direct contravention of the Constitution. So we are saying that they should do the proper thing. They should gazette those institutions as registration centers so that they can duly conduct those exercises. Because if we allow this exercise to go on, what it means is that tomorrow the Electoral Commission will move the machine anywhere and they will tell you that there are nearby polling stations or registration centers and that when we finish the registration, we will upload the data onto those polling stations. One critical thing and important point that must be made is that we are running normal registration at the polling station. We have agreed as a principle that no single polling station will have more than 800 voters. Now you have the case whereby some schools, the qualified, students who are supposed to register are above 800. So you register 800 through your normal process. Then you register 800 on the school campuses. Then you come and add them to that same polling station. You have 1,600, people in one polling station. How can you get them to vote through the electoral process on the voting day? It will create chaos. It is problematic. But now, if we allow this exercise to go on again, one other challenge that we would have to deal with is the fact that anybody who can write to the Electoral Commission and request that bring machines to my office and come and register me, and you can't stop them.
But
you must make the same facility available to them. Then you have to move the machines to the hospitals and get those who are on sick bed.
Other parties have agreed with this move. You don't think this is a lost battle already?
Not all parties agreed with the move. On the contrary, at yesterday's IPAC meeting, it nearly got very nasty and chaotic. In fact, the meeting ended abruptly because a lot of the parties completely disagreed. But for the MPP and one political ally of DS who completely agreed with our position that it was illegal, but we should allow the Electoral Commission to do their work. I mean, I don't know why the thing is illegal and is in contravention of the CI 126, yet we would allow the Electoral Commission to openly and brazenly, preach the laws that they have fashioned for themselves and all of us.
Wish you all the best in this suit. Peter Otokuno is Deputy General Secretary of the NDC. We'll be getting also a reaction from the Electoral Commission.